Hello, my name is Jashulia Blocker. I'm in Biology 2-1312 at the University of Houston downtown. Today I will be talking about the overexploitation of aquatic animals. The increasing world demand for seafood has people taking more fish from oceans, lakes, and rivers than sustainable. Overexploitation or overfishing has caused a decline in the aquatic species all over the world. Overexploitation or overfishing occurs when a fish stock has been fished down below the size on average, would support the long-term maximum sustainable yield of the fishery. An ecosystem is composed of biotic communities that are structured by biological interactions and abiotic environmental factors. Important abiotic factors include substrate type, water depth, nutrient levels, temperature, light, salinity, and current flow. Biotic characteristics are mainly determined by the organism that occurred. They are all living organisms and the waste that they produce, such as wetland plants producing parenchyma to carry oxygen to roots. Human activities disrupt the natural patterns of the aquatic ecosystem. The average size of individual fish are affected because larger fish tend to be harvested. Recruitment overfishing hinders the reproductive capacity to replenish itself. In parts of the Caribbean near Jamaica, overfishing over many decades has led to very low levels of herbivorous fish. Because of this, Jamaican reefs in the early 1980s quickly overgrew algae and killed the corals. Hello, my name is Jashulia Blocker. I'm in Biology 2-1312 at the University. Continuing on with the ecological impacts, algae blooms is a rapid increase in the population of algae. Algal blooms can block sunlight in the water column, causing a stunt in coral growth and interfering with the reproduction system. Contaminants that are entered into the aquatic system are stored in organisms. Biomagnification refers to the higher concentrations of contaminants in organisms at higher trophic levels within the food webs. Contaminant accumulation is higher in food webs with more steps to the top predator. The top predator in systems with longer food webs usually have higher contaminant concentrations than those in shorter food webs. Some effects are due to the use of TBT, tributylin, in anti-fouling paints on boats and ships. This picture was produced by Michigan Sea Grant College program. This shows factors for influencing the growth of harmful algal blooms. Overfishing can devastate the marine ecology of the Great Barrier Reef. The coral reef has specific needs. Certain amounts of nutrients, oxygen, salt content, and fishes help maintain the balance needed by the corals. Without these fishes, the coral reef will collapse. Destructions of habitats may also contribute to the decline in fisheries. Pollution from fertilizers have been known to increase aquatic plant growth, depriving the lakes of oxygen. I've provided a few species and places included that have been impacted. Albacore tuna, the Arctic, big-eyed tuna, bluefin tuna, coastal East Africa, Gulf of California, and yellowfin tuna. The economical impact from overfishing is a big deal. Overfishing has serious impacts, not only affecting the balance of life in the oceans, but also the economic well-being of the coastal communities that depend on fish for their way of life. A new study released by the New Economics Foundation in the United Kingdom has reported overfishing has cost over 100,000 jobs and up to $3.2 billion each year. The collapse of the Atlantic Canadian cod fishery in the 1990s is one of the most commonly cited examples in the world of overfishing and the economic implications. I have listed a few more ecological impacts. Climate change. Climate change is harsh to aquatic animals. Temperature changes in water quantity can affect species composition and survival. Shipping and marine environment. Oil spills from ships kill reef life that come into contact with oil, on all levels of birds, fish, mammals, and to tiny coral polyps. Ships all over the world may cause animals, plants, and protists to relocate from their habitat, which leaves them left in a place they don't naturally occur. The cascade effect. One of the sea otter's primary food source is the sea urchin. When hunters cause sea otters' populations to decline, an ecological release of sea urchin populations occurs. The sea urchins then overexploited their main food source and soon became extinct from starvation. There is so much research on overexploitation of aquatic animals. Current research right now, there is a study of a tropical coral reef system along the coastline of Kenya that has found dramatic effects led by the scientists at the University of California, Santa Cruz. The study was published in the journal Coral Reefs. Scientists hope this study will raise awareness of the role that coralline algae plays in the life of coral reefs. The main focus for research study regarding overfishing is to save the life of aquatic species by limiting overexploitation of aquatic animals. I have listed the websites that I use for my research. They are listed here for you if you are interested in overexploitation of aquatic animals and would like to get more information. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.